Cyber grind. What the f is cyber grind? Avant-garde grindcore. No. What the fuck is black metal? I don't know what you're talking about. Hello guys, BorisT here and welcome to this new video. Bet that some of you expected a new vlog. Me too, but... So, since outside is raining, I came up with this awesome idea all by myself. This will be my personal thing, so if it doesn't fit your taste, I don't care, because it's your taste. So as you can see, we have great, really good, okay, and meh. So I think we can start. Let's go. So as we say, let's start with avant-garde metal. What the f is avant-garde metal? I mean, metal has so many genres and you can't just put avant-garde metal, because then there's avant-garde black metal, right? I will put in meh because I don't know what we are talking about. Because here we have then avant-garde death metal. So I will put avant-garde death metal also on meh. It exists, avant-garde death? Avant-garde metal is influenced by progressive rock and extreme metal, particularly death metal. Isn't progressive death metal then? Pioneers of avant-garde metal includes Celtic Frost, Mayhem. Probably are the albums of Mayhem that I don't like. Boris. I'm so avant-garde that I didn't even know. So it's good that it's in meh. Gothic metal. The only band that comes in my mind when I think about gothic metal is the Paradise Lost. My Dying Bride, type of negative. I try to listen to them, to like them, but never like them, so I think gothic metal is okay. War metal, raw black metal. Here's the good stuff. Raw black metal is nice when it's well played, and war metal is really nice. I like war metal, so I will say that this is really good. Then we have atmospheric ambient black metal. This is something that I really like a lot. There is some bands that I loved in this genre, especially when you want to put the headphones, close your eyes and just get into the music. It's really amazing, so I will put it in really good. Progressive metal. I don't like it. In the long term, it becomes so fucking annoying, especially when there's those instrumental part, they will start to do tring, 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 tring. It can become really boring, so I will put progressive metal in okay. Progressive black metal. Does that even exist? There is a band who played this, and it's a German black metal band, Secrets of the Moon. They were really good, so is that a progressive black metal? I will say good. Progressive death metal. This can be also called technical death metal, basically, you know. I'm not a huge fan, I will say it's okay. First wave of black metal, so we are talking of Celtic Frost, Bathory. It's good, I like it. I wouldn't call it even black metal because, let's be honest, it's thrash metal. Sometimes more thrash rock and roll than everything else that has to do with black metal. Besides the lyrics, Venom were never black metal. They played basically thrash and roll, so... But yeah, it's good, I like it. Progressive power metal. I don't think I ever heard about a progressive power metal band, so I'll put in meh, which is for now just stuff that I don't know. Symphonic black metal. Most of people think about Cradle of Filth and Dimmu Borgir when they think about symphonic black metal, but there is such a nice black metal band out there, more epic, more black metal, like Algazant. They are my favorite symphonic black metal band. Listen to them. From the cover of their album, like this one for example, to their music, they are so amazing. This album in particular here is such a masterpiece. Listen to Algazant, you will not regret. Symphonic black metal, I think it's really good when it's well made. Symphonic death metal, well, Flash God Apocalypse, Septic Flash. Symphonic death metal is really good, to be honest, really good. Symphonic metal, I don't know, it's symphonic heavy metal, symphonic modern metal, or... Just saying symphonic metal is a little bit hard, so I'll put it in okay, because I'm not really sure. Black thrash. I can say that I love this, so I'll put in really good. My favorite thrash metal band is Toxic Holocaust. They have a lot of this dirty black metal influences, so black thrash is really, really good for me. Progressive thrash. This is, I know just a band that played this genre, and that's Vector. I'll put it in good. Grindcore. Grindcore is okay. I watched with pleasure Napalm Death, for example, but I never listened to anything else. Yeah, I listened to Nasum, Rotten Sound, Napalm Death. So grindcore is okay. Death thrash, it's a good mix. That thrash is good. Brutal death metal. I like brutal death metal, so I will put brutal death metal in really good. Technical death metal. If you're asking me years ago, I will say no. They don't like it, you know, stuff like ENQUIRIES, because for me that sounds more progressive death metal than technical death metal. Recent bands are really fucking good. So technical death metal, I will say it's good. Thrash metal, it's like black metal. It has a lot of different sounds inside. You know, you can have a thrash metal like Slayer, or you can have a thrash metal like Municipal Waste or Gamma Bomb. You know, that are more party style thrash metal. So thrash metal is good. I like more the Slayer style. Second wave of black metal. Well, this is going great. This go definitely in the first position. For a lot of people it's just noise, and so many bands are noise. The second wave of black metal bands were so fucking great that yeah. Post black metal. I think I listed a couple of bands here and there on post black metal. It's not bad. I would put in good, you know. Melodic death metal. Melodic death metal, if it's in the style of At the Gates or Insomnium, it's not bad at all, so I'll put it in good. Doom metal. I like doom metal. After a couple of songs I need to put something faster, you know, because after 2-3 songs of doom metal you're like... Groove metal. No, groove metal is meh. No, it's boring. Alternative metal. This is meh. Alternative metal sucks. Melodic metalcore. Oh, there's metalcore and melodic metalcore. Okay, let's put it this way. All the bands that you can see out there call themselves metalcore. If we are talking of Hatebreed style metalcore, it's good. If you are talking of everything else, which I guess is melodic metalcore, that's meh. Those bands use all the same melodic death metal Swedish style riff combined with some aggressive vocals, and then they explode into this super cheesy cringe main chorus. They all play the same. So fucking boring. Progressive metalcore. This is going meh too, because probably it's the same. Modern deathcore. I'll say good, and you will be surprised by that, because I used to hate metalcore a lot. I saw it as a problem to the metal community when I was an elitist teenager. I was just going into metal, black metal, etc. I was so passionate, and I see everybody then was switching to deathcore, the emo style cuts, you know, and I just saw it as a virus, you know. So I hate it so much. Nowadays I don't hate it, I don't give a f, to be honest, but I don't like how it sounds. But modern deathcore sounds good. It's not anymore like extreme emo like it was at the beginning. Industrial metal, nah, it's meh. Industrial death metal, nah. Anything that is industrial, it's not in my taste. So same as industrial black metal, it's a nah. I don't know what the fuck is this. New Deutsche Arte. New German art or something. I don't know what we are talking about, so we'll put it in meh. Avant-garde grindcore. What the fuck? Since I don't know, we'll put it in meh, which is the list where I don't know stuff. Hardcore. Hardcore is okay. There's some good stuff. Agnostic Front, Sick of It All, Madball. Hardcore is not bad, it's okay. Experimental metal. I would put it in meh. Gent. It's going great. No, I'm joking. It's going immediately meh. I'm so done with those. Everybody is trying to lower their guitars, and the guitar doesn't sound anymore as a guitar. It sounds like a fart. Gent is basically progressive death metal with the guitar tuned really down. I can stand to sound, so no. It's just boring. Proto metal. What the f is proto metal? I put the proto metal in meh. Everybody will say, you fucking poser, you don't know anything about those genres. No. Heavy metal. Heavy metal, I'm sorry, is going immediately in great. Heavy metal, 80s heavy metal is great. They should have put 80s heavy metal, because nowadays heavy metal is kinda trying to copy what heavy metal from 80s was, but they missed everything. They don't have the nice choruses, the nice riffs, the production. Everything is overproduced. The singers usually doesn't know how to write good melodies with vocals, and the main chorus always sucks. 80s heavy metal, great. New wave of British heavy metal. We are talking about stuff like Saxon and stuff like that, right? So yeah, this is good. New wave of Swedish death metal. We are talking of old school death metal Swedish style, because new wave of Swedish death metal is probably old school Swedish metal, which is really good. I love old school Swedish death metal. Dismember, Grave, Entombed, Unleashed. One of my favorite, Vampire from Sweden. Oh, they're old school, but also have kind of rock element in them. You have to listen to Vampire. Their first album is Depressive Suicide Black Metal. This is good, but on a long time this is so boring, because I don't think that there's bands that really are able to catch what I want to hear there. I don't want just someone that scream like ah! I want something that gives you the feeling, you know, of sadness and stuff like that. Some bands are good, but some others are just, as I said, you know, scream, 2-3 riffs. New wave of American heavy metal. I don't know what we are talking about. I'm not putting in great because I'm not sure what we are talking about. Sludge metal. What the fuck is sludge metal? We will put in meh. Let me check. It's a mix. It's a mix of doom metal and a hardcore punk. Sludge metal. How you can mix doom metal and hardcore punk? I will put it in meh just because I don't know what we are talking about, but I'm curious. Stoner doom. Why is it called stoner doom? Because they talk of marijuana, they smoke? I don't know. So I'll put in meh. Dark metal. What the fuck is dark metal? So I'll put in meh. Progressive doom. Oh my god. If you put a genre that is really slow like a doom and you put the boringness of the progressive, I'll put in meh. Glam metal. How much black metal elitists will hate me for this. I'm a huge fan of glam metal, hair metal, 80s metal, everything about that era. I think, you know, the music, the movies, everything from that era was so good. Speed metal, which is basically thrash metal, more heavy metal. Speed metal is really good. Power metal is good. If it's not really too much, you know, power metal. Nu metal, meh. And it's funny because I was a nu metaller when I started to listen to metal, you know, but I always dislike core. My brother bought the greatest hits. I was always thinking like, are those the demos of those guys? Folk metal. Folk metal is good when you're drunk or at some festival. So I will say that folk metal is okay, but then it's good when you're drunk or in a festival. We can be influenced by alcohol or other stuff, so we will put in okay. Old school death metal, this go right up. Old school deathcore, this go in meh immediately. No please, oh my god, I hope we will one day forget about that ages. Avant-garde black metal. I remember just one German band that played this and was okay. Modern death metal, I think it's good. Depends also, you know, what you think. I mean, Carnation are... they sound pretty old school, but they are modern, so I don't know what you intend for modern death metal. Funeral doom, this is okay. Funeral doom, it's even heavier than doom metal and slower. Really have to be in a state of mind to listen to funeral doom. Epic doom, that's good. Drone doom, I think this is meh. I think if it's the stuff that I think, like Suno and stuff like that, no. Death grind. Death grind is it's okay. Death grind is okay. It's not bad. It's a good combination because the grindcore is really too chaotic. Death grind is more. They think a little bit more, you know. Gore grind. No, please. A list on a couple of things is too much for me. Epic metal. We're talking about stuff like Manowar, Vanilla Road, I guess. So let's put in good, okay. Gothic doom. I guess that it's okay if you mix gothic and doom metal. Progressive deathcore. I don't know. Did I ever listen to a progressive deathcore band? But I think it can be okay. Yeah, I think it can be okay. Cyber grind. What the f is cyber grind? Okay, we definitely don't like cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. We like cyberpunk. It's a good game, but we don't like cybergod. What's wrong with me? Not cybergod. Cyber grind. No, holy shit. Neoclassic metal. I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds so boring. So put it in meh. Folk black metal. I will put in good. Folk black metal can be really good because I think we are talking about something like primordial. Grunge. Meh. Crossover thrash. It's okay. It's okay. Technical thrash metal. Coroner are technical thrash metal, yeah. So I think it's okay. Slam death metal. I will say it's okay. Funk metal. Oh, this sounds bad. I never listened to it, but I will put in meh. Black Gates. I don't have any idea what we are talking about. Death Doom. That's good. That's good. Death Doom is good. Blackened Death Metal. That's good. That's good. We can consider Belphegor blackened death metal or more black death metal. What do you think? The last albums are more, I think, blackened death metal. So it's really hard. Why they didn't put black death metal? Post-hardcore. I don't think that I ever listened to anything about it, so it's going meh. Pagan Viking metal. It's good. Pagan Viking metal is good. Depends always how cheesy the things are. For example, in Symphonic, it's not something that I like. But there's other Viking metal stuff that's they're good. Stoner metal. I know stoner metal and I don't like it. So I guess the stoner doom is something similar. Porn grind. Oh my god, this is so boring. I remember I listened to a couple of things. It's pure noise. Blackened doom metal. This must be good. Sounds promising. Post metal. Post metal. I was put in meh. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything to change, so this was my metal genre tier list. What do you think about Bowser? You don't know anything. So guys, this is all for this video. I hope you like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheers!
Satan.